Good day, McVeigh, and happy Tuesday. Good morning, boys and girls. All right, so we have lots of projects for today because I'm getting lots of projects. The first one is coming from Holly and Riley, room 225, that are working on multiplication and some beautiful artwork. You can see they're working on their ones times tables and their tens. And so here we have 10 times 10, and then that equals 100, and then from there 100 times 1, so that's 100 times 1. So if I took 100 ones, that would be 100 times 1. Nice work. And then we have the crocodile, and there's a camera, and the crocodile is eating meat, and this is from Pharaoh and Cormac. And they made this themselves. There's the shark. The shark is eating. I'm sorry, the crocodile. It's eating, and there's a camera watching it. So I think this might be at like SeaWorld or something. And then, and that was a lot of work. Good job, boys. Then we have a project on Mars by Arun. Now, this is a very cool project because what Arun does in the beginning is he gives tricky words. So this is like introducing vocabulary, new words that are in his project. So, for example, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygen, Roman, because he talks about how Mars got its name. And then some super fun facts. One of the fun facts I wanted to bring up that he did is that Mars is about half the size of the Earth. So 1/2 the size of the Earth is Mars. Now, something else he brings up is that a year on Earth is shorter than a year on Mars, and this is true. So as you start at the sun and move away from the sun, the years get longer compared to an Earth year. So an Earth year, I believe, a year on Mars is 687 days. Yes, actually, he has that. 687 days is a year on Mars, whereas on Earth it's 365 days, more or less. Yeah, so because Mars is one planet further from the sun than the Earth. And then he talks about that it has canyons and volcanoes and seasons. There's polar ice caps, and that there is oxygen on Mars. And we know that oxygen is important for life. All right, and the last project for today is some fun facts on animals. And this one is by Olivia and Juliet. We have bunnies, dogs, and ants. For example, ants create little mounds, and dogs eat meat. They're carnivores. And bunnies, for example, tend to be herbivores. So they like to eat vegetables and other things like that, carrots, leaves, things like that. So I had a lot of projects because I'm getting many projects, so I have to go through them more quickly. Now, getting to the Wordle, I had several more responses that were in the box this morning, and actually yesterday morning, and so that was all of class 217 who also got the answer from last week, and one who did a super cool rendition of what it was. This is by Ernesto. Nice work, Ernesto. All right, but moving on to today. So we knew that we had a vowel that's also a consonant, or a consonant that can be a vowel, so it has to be Y. And this clue is that this is a vowel. It's not one of the most common ones, but it's not the least common. And getting to our mystery number. This mystery number has 2 vowels in it. One of them is not one of the most common, and it's not the same as this one. If you work through that clue, you should be able to figure out which two vowels I'm speaking of. And now it's time for our Mighty Kind moment of the day. Let's get a drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. So the Mighty Kind moment of the day today is a shout out to Mr. Larry and Mr. Ed, who have been working super, super duper hard at McVeigh to keep everybody safe, and then also going out in the rain and staying late and coming early, just to make sure that everything at McVeigh goes well. So when you see them, make sure you give them a shout out and say thanks. Why? Because you're a mighty mind. Not only that, a mighty kind, mighty minded. Every day, boys and girls, it's a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.